Okay, so like I said, we are going to be growing the, what is this one? The Gourmet herbs. My memory is so bad right now. And I just took the plastic off, and inside, and I guess inside all of their specifically designed seed pods, it's going to come with an instruction manual. And inside the instruction manual will be all the growing instructions you will need. And if you go online onto aerogarden.com, I noticed that they do have a lot of tutorials. So as you're growing it, they will show you how to prune your plants. So that's really helpful. Or you can tune into this video, well, not this one specifically, and we will grow, prune, and do this together. So inside, you'll notice that there are, actually you can't see that, all of the seed pods. So it's got the universal plastic holder, and then it's got the media in there. It's like a peat moss. It's a compacted peat moss sponge that will act as the growing medium, or I guess not the growing medium. It's a hydroponic system, so water is going to be the growing medium. And then it's got some little humidity domes, and then it also has some nutrients. So you'll have to add nutrients every 2 weeks, like I said earlier. But they give you everything you need to start your garden. Actually, I think there's enough nutrients in here to continue this for the life of the herbs, as long as it's within a couple of month period. If you want to keep the herbs forever, this is not going to be enough for you. But you can also buy more online. It recommends to use either tap watered or bottled water, not well water. They say that the well water will potentially mess with the nutrients that is going on, so you might end up over fertilizing or maybe under fertilizing. I doubt under fertilizing, more so over fertilizing, because sometimes the groundwater can contain other trace elements. So anyway, that is the start of this kit. I'm just going to pause the video for a second, and I'm going to look at the instructions quickly, and we'll go from there. Okay, so the first thing it looks like we need to do is plug this in, even without water. That is so weird. I think if it's because of this programming device. It won't turn on the pump until there's water in it. So it's smarter than me. So we're going to plug it in here. As you can see, it's turning on. I'm going to move the camera down so that you can see that a little bit better. And that just got really bright. I hope that this is going to show in the lights just turned on automatically. And what do we need to do now? Okay, so it's just basically taking us through, following the screen-by-screen instructions. Quick Plant guides you through planting your Aero garden. Use this whenever you start a new garden. Alright then. My clock is set for 12 a.m. I'm going to set some of this up while you're not here, because that'll be a little bit boring for you. So come back in a sec. Okay, so the clock is now set. After I set the clock, the lights turned off, which was really interesting to me. Now it's basically asking what kind of garden am I growing, and it's got different options. It's the herbs, tomatoes, lettuce, peppers, flowers, seed starting. And let's do herbs, because we're doing the herb garden. Really confused there, because it's seed starting, but it's an herb garden. To optimize the herb garden, lights will be on at 1700 hours, the lights will be on 17 hours a day. Next set lights on and off time. Okay, so it wants to be on for 17 hours, so we will turn the lights on at, let's do 6 a.m. 6 a.m. till 11 p.m. That's good. Okay. Here the lights are on again. Oh my god. Settings correct. That's it for setting clocks and lights. Now let's plant. Alright. Just 3 easy steps. Pour tap water to distill. It even tells you what you want to plant. And so there's a water reservoir. Let's pull away and see the whole device now. Okay, so You can see how bright this is. This is really, really bright. That's awesome. I wasn't expecting that brightness. So off into the side here we have a water reservoir, and down in the bottom you'll notice a max fill line if you were to purchase one of these. And so I'm just going to add water. This is just tap water. Just going to add it in there. I might need a second watering can because this is a big reservoir. You can also remove this this basin or the seed tray and add it right into the reservoir on its own to speed it up. Okay, so we've got water up to the max fill line. Now we'll say next. What is this? Step 2, seed pods. Plant your grow pods by inserting them into the grow deck. It's hard to read with the lights shining down on it. There's a lot of glare. Set grow domes on pods. Alright then. So as you know, we've got the little grow pods, and each pod has its a plant variety right there listed, and it said sprouts in 10 to 21 days, and it's a medium height, short. We want to separate these tall because you want the tall near the back and the mediums in the middle, and then the tall and then the short in the front. Tall, 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 and tall. Oh my goodness, they're all tall except for 2. Alright, so we're just going to put the grow domes on here. They should just snap into place. Actually, there's no snapping at all. They just set up there in place, just like that. So this is basil. I don't even know. It's a basil. And then we can pop it in there. This is another one of the basils. I'm going to have it on the other side. And we can stick our little grow dome on there. A little water on the top. And then we got Thai basil. Oh my goodness, so many basils. And then we got Italian parsley. Put that one in the front there. We got some dill. Actually, I'm going to put this one here, and then the dill right here. And then we've got cilantro, which is a medium one. And then we got, this is mint. Everything has different germination times, so we'll come back to this in a week or two and see what the growth is like. Here's some curly parsley. Where did I put the other parsley? I have Italian parsley and then curly parsley in the front. And then chives. Put chives right in here. Wonderful. So we got the grow domes on there. We got everything in place as it says. Now we're going to say next. And then step 3, add nutrients through the water port. Use amounts as directed. So for this particular one, it says use 8 milliliters for the setup. So 8 milliliters is actually 2 capfuls of nutrients. Of nutrients. So let's do this. Open it up, and we're just going to give it a good shake. It's always best to shake, especially if it's organic nutrients, because it tends to settle a little bit. Give it a good shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Like a Polaroid picture, perhaps. I don't know. So we're just going to roughly 2 capfuls. Wonderful. That's not very much. There's still so much left in the bottle. And then we go to next. Okay, so congratulations, your Aero garden is now ready to grow. Press OK to start your Aero garden. I'm reading too fast. Note, your pump will run 1 hour every 12 hours when in germination mode. After 2 weeks, it shifts automatically to a pump cycle that will maximize growth for your plant type. So for herbs, it will do what works best for herbs. So after I press OK, it should start doing something. I don't know whether you can hear it, but it's making a trickling sound like it's peeing. So the pump is starting to work, I think. So we've got our clock, we've got our light cycle, we've got the water level, which is okay, and then add nutrients in 14 days. So we're good. We are good. So stay tuned for more updates on this Aero garden. I'm really excited to try it. Check out the Aero garden site. It's a Miracle Grow product, and see what you think. I'm not saying buy one by any means, but it might be fun to try to grow these things together. Maybe you could all try something different. So, but I will have different growing tutorials, I suppose, on this, because after this I want to do the tomato garden, and then after that I just want to use it for cuttings and just regular seed germination. So we'll play with it over time and see what grows best, see what doesn't grow worth crap, and yeah, stay tuned for more updates. I'm really excited for this one. If you use an Aero garden, I want to see photos of it on the Plants and Things What's Growing page. Do you like it? Does it work well for you? Is it hard to use over time? Is it a crazy thing to clean? I've heard from a few people that it seems very flimsy. This one doesn't feel flimsy at all. This one actually feels like it's decent construction. But I suppose if you go with the less expensive ones, they would probably be a little bit more flimsy in design. So, yes, follow me on Instagram. Also on the Plants and Things What's Growing page or the Plants and Things Facebook page. And until next time, happy growing. Oh, and don't forget to lower your lights. The lights need to be low. Maximum light to the new germinating seedlings is the best. I just wanted to have the fun and uniqueness. This is a nice finished product that you can have up in the kitchen. This actually comes with an herb garden, and we're going to grow that together. We're going to have lots of updates on this. I am skeptical that it will